Hey guys, welcome back to another Jurassic review. I know it's been a while. I've been pretty busy with school, but it's getting close to winter break, so I have some free time before finals. I also got some new shelves from IKEA, and I put all my collection on it. I basically have everything except for the blue Spinosaurus, and there's like a Styracosaurus from the Primal Attack line that I never picked up. Now it's like $100 on eBay. But besides that, I've got them all, and I have to unbox a bunch. But you can see the Dominion figures over there. I'm out of space, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna put another shelf up behind the camera. But this guy's gonna go up top. There's a whole empty area up there that I have the Colossals. I also recently picked up Colossal Blue from a friend of mine, so this will be the next review. And this will be like the main kind of review area from now on. It was kind of inconsistent before, but I think this is like the perfect place now. So yeah, no, the Super Colossal Giga is pretty neat. I kind of feel let down though because it's a little bit small compared to the other Super Colossal figures, but the paint job is, you know, the usual, the lackluster. Like the tail doesn't have the stripe going all the way down, and it just feels kind of cheap. But these guys are about $110 Canadian, but down in the States they're like 60, 50 bucks. So I actually picked this one up while I was down in Washington, and I might have to do that for the T-Rex from this line. I haven't seen the Atrociraptor yet, so that might be one I have to kind of make a sacrifice on and get it on like Amazon or something. So we'll grab the legs. We'll actually put this guy together right away. It's kind of neat that they still do the mini figures for these, and the whole gimmick is they swallow them, right? Before I do the legs, I'm actually gonna show you all the back of the box. So it has the whole lineup of minis on the back of the box. This is the first wave, and I've got them all here. We're gonna try and see if, well, I'm 99% sure they can all fit in there, but basically, yeah, the gimmick is you put them in the mouth, and then there's a hatch on the bottom that you can dump them out. I think the old ones talked about how they store up to 20 minis, which is kind of neat. It shows the mouth opening. It's kind of it. I saved the packaging because I actually was down. I flew down, or I had to fly back home because I live in Alberta. So we drove down to Washington. We drove up. I had to leave the packaging behind, and I cut it up, and the next time I was down, I put it in my suitcase, so that's why it's all in pieces. But I got it back because I keep all the packages for these guys. I don't know why. It was kind of like a tradition I did when the first line came up, but then it's overwhelming because there's like 900 figures, but I flatten them now so they save space. So yeah, let's pop the tail in. It's a basic back and forth, side to side. And it shouldn't be too hard to stick in there. Nice crisp snap. It has pretty bad motion. I can see why though. The like alligator armor plating on the side kind of prevents it from going further, whereas the like T-Rex doesn't have that. So you get like a wider range of tail motion. Tad bit. And the wrists also have rotation, which is kind of nice. You can turn them around. The arms are kind of small. I don't know, everything seems kind of small. I wanted to compare the, you guys stay? No? No. The legs real quick to the Rex and Indominus, because I was looking at them before I started the video, and the height seemed kind of weird. Let's see. I've got the Battle Damage Rex. Yeah, they're the same size. Okay. Wasn't too worried about that. So we got one. Totally unpainted. The nails are not painted. on the fingers and the toes, but you can see on the Indominus and the Rex down there just has toes painted, but the claws and the toes are painted. Kind of feels like they cheaped out on this one. They also made the teeth rubbery instead of painted on, but that's to prevent scuffing and paint damage, which is totally understandable. It kind of sucks on the old figures that's always the first place that gets damaged, because it's what's, you know, biting down on other figures when people play with them. Seems like the instructions are actually in this bag too, but we're not going to look at those. So let's pop the leg on. I didn't hear a snap. I don't know if that's close enough. There we go. There's the snap. Now I gotta kind of estimate where this is on camera. I hope that's on screen. Wow, it is quite tall actually. So the kind of back armor here is somewhat rubbery plastic. And it kind of stops right here, and this is just a normal part of the body, and then that's rubber. I don't know why they did that, potentially to prevent scuffing on the paint. That's what I'm going to assume. The neck's also rotatable, which is really nice. It goes to a point though. Indominus Rex has that too, and I'm pretty sure the Carnotaurus has it. The jaw motion is really nice. You can open it quite wide. And the inside of the mouth is painted. Same with the top jaw, which is something they often ignore nowadays. The end of the tail is just a bit malleable, but other than that it's pretty stiff plastic. It's more of a solid piece, and it's glued on. You can see there's actually glue kind of seeping out there that's been stained on the outside. That might be easy to kind of rub off with like acetone or something, or alcohol. Not that it matters too much. They also have this weird new plastic mixing that they do, so you see like a lot of like white in there that's been mixed in. I think the main figure that suffers from that, well, I guess it not really suffer, I think it's like an additional paint feature. I know I had it somewhere. Is that new Spinosaur. Yeah, this is a prime example. So Mattel's been kind of mixing other colors into the plastic that they make the toys out of, so you get this like marbling effect. And this one looks horrible for obvious reasons, but it's not that bad on some of these figures. Like, yes, it does add sometimes to like the color and texture, but sometimes it just doesn't do the figure any good having it. Especially some of the colors that they choose, like white really stands out on here. I would have preferred something like a black or a different color of green. But this one seems to be mixed quite well, so it doesn't stand out too bad. But overall, yeah, it's a pretty decent figure. We'll compare it to the Rex. I think the head's a lot smaller than the Rex's head. Oh yeah, same problem with the toy, the mainline toy. The head's a lot smaller than the Rex's. Pretty sure it's supposed to be bigger, but I could be wrong. And the Indominus head, I think, is around the same size. Let's see. Nope, it's also bigger. Way bigger. Oh, that's crazy. They do share a lot of similarities, which is pretty neat. And the detailing on the head's really nice. I don't know if you can see it from that distance, but there is some like scratches and scars. Kind of like what they did with the 2018 figures, where they'd have these like intentional fight and battle wounds just on the dinosaur hides, which was a really neat detail. So it's pretty cool to see that they still do it with some of these figures. Lots of ums. It's been a while, I'm a bit rusty. I've just been posting like toy hunt videos with no audio. See again. I'll work on that. So let's see what we can do with these mini dinos. Let's Let's actually prop it up into like a gulping position. There we go. Let's see. Iguanodon. We'll eat that in there. Got T-Rex. It's going to eat itself. It's going to be a bit weird. Whatever. Stego. It kind of feels like a weird, what do they call it? Vor thing. Ugh. Kind of don't like it. Don't like the the theme of this video, but whatever. I wonder if we can fit more minis in here. So we got like the main ones. That was wave 1. Shake them all down. Jeez, that is dark in there. So it says it can fit 20. I think that was 20. It can definitely fit more, especially in the neck. I have a case. I thought I had a case. A case. Here we go. So this is a future video. I guess it's spoilers, but whatever. We've got like, I'm assuming 50-ish dinosaurs in here. Maybe more. And we'll just eat these into. I should have probably kept count and put like, oh, it can swallow like 70 dinosaurs or something, but not gonna do that. It's just for fun. Just do handfuls at this point. But yeah, no, the gimmick, I guess it's fun for kids. Like, oh, it's eating all the small dinosaurs, grr, Godzilla. But I like it more as a storage compartment, because you're gonna basically get a lot of doubles with this new kind of scheme that Mattel has going on, where they have 2 dinosaurs per case, and they're smaller, and they're releasing all these play sets, so they have to retool a lot of these. So doubles can go to the stomach dimension, and okay, I think that made some room. And yeah, and be forgotten about, I guess. Well, they're still going in. Holy cow! I think we can actually make it eat all of them. So there's this one mini set that I was looking at online. It's in like a weird kind of big blind bag, similar to what they did in the earlier minis waves, where they had the Walmart exclusive. It was like battle damage, and they didn't have any moving parts. They're just solid pieces with like painted red on them. They kind of did something similar with a new set like that, and I never managed to get my hands on that one because it's available online for a really high price, and I think it's only sold in some other country that isn't in US or Canada. So yeah, that's probably something I'm gonna have a hard time getting, or just give up trying to find. But it has some really cool paint jobs of the Proceratosaurus, and I think it has like 3 Lystrosaurus, which is pretty crazy. I think we're maxing out the capacity here. It's not going down. We'll leave one of the Gigas out, and one of the Therizines. So we'll just close the mouth, and there we go. Oh, we're gonna ignore that. So it can basically eat, that was like 50 minis, which is pretty cool. And then here's the gimmick where it births them out, or poops them out, or whatever. I can open it. Oh, whew. Okay, here, let's fish it, dissect in its stomach. Another good thing about these figures, as much as like I'd complain about their flimsiness, it makes them a little easier to like pull out of the stomachs of these guys, because they're rubbery. Ooh, wonder if that scuffed the paint. The bigger ones have a little bit more of a problem coming out, obviously, than the smaller ones. But you can see I'm basically getting them out. Well, there's a lot of space in there, actually. The stomach kind of ends where the legs connect, because the kind of cross piece inside the body takes up all that space, so they just put it all the way through. But from what I'm feeling, the rest of the body, like to the top of the back is just all space for minis. Here, let's have it puke some out. Blah. Holy cow. Okay, still have some in the neck. Just loosen it up a bit. I think that's it. I'll try and feel all the way up in there, but I don't think there's any left. Nope. So there you have it. There's the super colossal Giga review. It ate all of these, so you guys can try that at home if you have a bunch of minis. You can just, I don't know, fill it up. But yeah, no, it fits a lot more than 20. Just proved the box wrong. So I'd give this figure like a, I don't know, like 7-ish out of 10. The paint job could have been better, but the details are really fine. I like that. It's basically just an upscaled version of the mainline figure, but minus like, oh, it does have stomach paint job. Yeah, minus a few like paint details. So I do recommend picking it up because it's also good for photography. I think there's a lot you can do with it, even though the Amber collection is no longer in production. You can still kind of use it. It's compatible. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed my first kind of live, in-person review. And be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and give me a comment if you like this format or the new backdrop. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.